This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 561, How to Get Fat When You Fly, Part 1, by Ben Greenfield of bengreenfieldfitness.com, and I'm Dr. Neil. Hey there, welcome back to another week of Optimal Health Daily, where I act as your narrator of the best health and fitness blogs, all for free. I cover fitness, nutrition, stress management, weight management, and lots more, just like an audiobook, but from a bunch of different authors. And then on Fridays, I do something a little different. I answer your questions right here on the show. And before we get to today's content, thank you to Thrive Market. Thrive Market is a revolutionary online marketplace on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone. Many of you will be making a grocery run this week, so why not give Thrive Market a try and shop from your home? Keep in mind, Thrive Market's prices are already up to 50% off. And now they're giving you an extra 25% off your first order, plus a free 30-day trial. No code necessary. Just go to thrivemarket.com/optimalhealth. That's thrivemarket.com/optimalhealth. And I have that linked in this episode's description too. All right, today I have a bit of a longer post, so I'll read the first half today and then finish the rest tomorrow. So let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. How to Get Fat When You Fly, Part 1, by Ben Greenfield of bengreenfieldfitness.com. It's very easy to get fat when you fly. Traveling, especially via airplane, may be one of the best possible methods for you to pack a few extra pounds on your waistline. Think about it. Not only are you sedentary for long periods of time in the car, shuttle van, airport terminal, airplane, and taxi, but you're also dehydrated. Water is completely necessary for the fat-burning process. Living off packaged food products, the body takes any unmetabolized preservatives in those packages and stores them as fat cells, and slightly stressed. Cortisol, the body's stress release hormone, triggers fat storage. Wow, what a great 1-2-3 combo for individuals with lofty fat gain goals. As a case study on the success of a person trying to get fat while flying, let's follow Laura, a real client of mine, from her home to her final destination. Laura's name has been changed to protect her identity, but these travel tidbits were gleaned from Laura's online nutrition log and our email discussion afterwards. Laura's flight leaves at 10 a.m. She is very careful from the time she wakes to the time she drives to the airport to avoid any purposeful physical activity, as this will enhance her body's natural metabolic rate for up to 24 hours and cause her to burn more calories every hour she sits on the airplane. Although she could go for a brief 20-minute walk or jog, perform 5 sets of 20 jumping jacks while she listens to the morning news, or do a brief 15-minute body weight exercise circuit, she instead checks her email, checks in online for her flight, and makes 2 phone calls. These are activities she could have done at the airport, but she was able to avoid exercise by performing them at home. Laura did not eat breakfast. This was an especially good idea because she shut down the body's natural calorie burning process and sent a message to her brain that caloric restriction was present and fat storage may be a necessary mode of action. This way, everything she eats the rest of the day is more likely to be stored as fat, and she will have a good appetite once beginning travel. Before leaving for the airport, Laura double-checks her bag to make sure she hasn't packed any food from home. Although she could have put some sugar snap peas in a Ziploc bag, wrapped an apple in a paper towel to keep in her purse, grabbed another small baggie of almonds for long-term energy, and included some mint gum to keep her from mindless snacking on the plane, she instead departs with calorie-free luggage. At the airport while waiting for her flight to leave, Laura is very careful to continue avoiding engagement in physical activity. She does make sure to purchase a latte, which will give her 200 calories of nutritionally devoid fuel and help to further dehydrate her body. And she does sit and read the paper. Although she could have had a cup of green tea with a tea bag from home and a free cup of hot water from the coffee shop with far less caffeine than coffee, and although she could have read the paper on the plane where she would be forced to sit, and although she could have performed some light stretching or calisthenics in the empty gate at C9, she is trying to successfully gain fat and cannot make these choices without risking a metabolism boost. Finally, Laura is on the plane for the first 3-hour flight to Denver, where she has a 1-hour layover, followed by an hour-and-a-half flight to Phoenix. While on the plane, Laura asked for cranberry juice. This was a mistake in her fat gain plan. She thought cranberry juice was healthy and was making an attempt not to gain fat too quickly with this choice. However, as it turns out, the cranberry juice was a perfect decision because it will rapidly boost her blood sugar, causing an immediate insulin release and sending her body directly into fat storage mode. Success. To be continued. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled, How to Get Fat When You Fly, by Ben Greenfield of bengreenfieldfitness.com. And a big thank you again to Thrive Market, the revolutionary online marketplace on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone. You can shop for thousands of the best-selling non-GMO foods and natural products, always at 25 to 50% below traditional retail prices. From food to snacks, personal care products, kitchen staples, home goods, and a lot more, shipped right to your door. All packaging is recyclable and zero waste. And new to Thrive Market is fresh meat and seafood, actually. And what's really cool is you can filter their catalog by values. That could be like sustainably farmed or fair trade, even BPA free. And shopping with Thrive Market isn't overwhelming because they curate the products. So you might only find 3 to 4 options for each product, but you know you're getting the best at the most affordable prices. More than 70% of the Thrive Market catalog cannot be found on Amazon, and it's the largest retailer in the country that sells exclusively non-GMO groceries. So go to thrivemarket.com/optimalhealth for an extra 25% off your first order, plus a free 30-day trial. No code necessary. Just make sure you use thrivemarket.com/optimalhealth. In my experience, it seems like when we end up with a result that we really didn't want, there were often a series of maybe not so great decisions that preceded it. It's usually not just one decision that led to this unintended consequence. Usually it's a series of not so great decisions. And I think that's what Ben is trying to say here. There were many times in this case example that he provided us that Laura could have altered her course. She didn't have to do everything right, but if she had just done maybe 1 or even 2 things, it would have changed the way her body responded. But the fact that there was no course correction along the way, well, now it's a recipe for potential fat gain. Remember, it doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing when it comes to your habits too. Even if you're taking small little steps and along the way you course correct, then you're on the right track. You're doing the right thing. But if we don't course correct along the way, we may end up at a destination that we really didn't want to be at in the first place. All right, that'll do it for the Monday episode. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, I'm going to finish up this post tomorrow. I hope you have a great start to your week, and I'll see you here then where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this show and Optimal Living Daily, the brother podcast of this one. Literally, I'm Dr. Neil's brother. If you like the format of this show, you'll love Optimal Living Daily too, where I also read to you from blogs, but cover other topics like personal development, finance, and minimalism from bloggers like Derek Sivers, The Minimalists, Zen Habits, and many more. So for more amazing content read to you for free, come subscribe to Optimal Living Daily too, and together we'll optimize your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Health Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.